Alright guys, welcome back into another preseason DFS video. We got that week 3 action starting on Friday. Well, it's starting on Thursday. There's one game, showdown that you can play, but we're going to be focusing on the Friday night action, a little 6-game slate. Now, I am doing this video on Tuesday, so some of the news could change. Obviously, you're going to want to target the players that are getting the most playing time starter-wise. In week 3, as you know, the starters is when they get the most playing time. They typically will play into the third quarter. Some of them might only play until the second half. Some of them might actually play a full game. But as the week goes on, that's something that we'll see. Maybe I'll do a core play video. We will see how that goes. But let's get into the games. I'm going to start off with the Battle of New York. You got the Giants versus the Jets. For the Giants, there's not that much that I like. I could see if you want to go with their defense, although they have been pretty bad on pass defense so far this preseason, but they have been good against the run. They've only given up 8 points per game as well, so that's not bad. Obviously, the reason why I want to target them is because they're going to be going against rookie Sam Darnold. Starters versus a rookie, that's something that you can target and be successful with. For running back for the Giants, I think I would go with Wayne Gallman, just because I don't think Saquon Barkley is going to be playing. Obviously, if Barkley plays, then you don't play Gallman. Getting to the Jets side of the ball, it's going to be the starting running back that I want to target. I'm not sure which one that is, if it's going to be Powell or Crowell. Crowell is back and healthy now finally from that concussion, so I'd imagine it'd be him, but Powell could actually catch the ball in the backfield. I think he has a decent floor. Robbie Anderson, he's going to be more of a term option, especially if you're trying to stack this game. I do think he could, he's a big play guy. He could possibly catch a touchdown. And then tight end, Chris Herndon is finally back healthy. You could definitely go with him if you want to, but with the Jets, you don't really know what news is going to come out. Let's get into the next game, Denver Broncos versus the Washington Redskins. For the Denver Broncos, it was kind of harder for me to find out which plays I liked the most, just because the running back situation, you don't really know what that's going to be. I'm not really sure at this point how much Case Keenum is going to be playing, and maybe Jack Kelly gets, another half a play, so it kind of seems like a stay away right now at this point. The only play that I like from them is going to be Courtland Sutton, just because he's a rookie. He should get a little bit more run than Emmanuel Sanders or Demaryius Thomas. Getting to the Washington side of the ball, the running back situation is going to be a little bit harder to predict as well. Obviously, they just signed AP. Not sure how much he's going to get playing time-wise. But the running back I like the most for them is going to be Capri Bibbs. He looked good last week, so you could go with him. I think Vernon Davis will get some good run as well. Jordan Reed, I don't think he will play. And then Paul Richardson, he's just been getting some camp hype, so I don't mind him as well. All right, getting to the New England Patriots versus the Carolina Panthers. This is the game that we're going to want to target the most. The Carolina Panthers have given up the 3rd most total yards. And if you're giving me the Patriots against a defense that isn't that good, that's going to be a recipe for success. If Brady gets another half, that's going to be great. You could pencil him in for at least a touchdown. James White looked really good last week. I like him again this week. Maybe Mike Gillislee gets some more run again. You could maybe go with him as a stacking option. I think Chris Hogan and Cordero Patterson will present a nice floor. They both saw over 5 targets last week, so I think that could be more of the same. For the Panthers, I think you could go with Christian McCaffrey. I think he has a nice, safe floor as well. He'll probably get you at least a base of 5 points this week, depending on how much he plays. And then Devin Funchess, I think this is the week that he finally gets it going, so I don't mind him as well. If you want to go with Cam Newton, I don't blame you. I just don't know how much he's going to play. All right, getting into the Seahawks versus the Minnesota Vikings. Really, the only one I'm going to be targeting here is going to be Chris Carson. I just think he'll get the touches. I think he'll get about 12 touches. And he's going up against the Vikings defense. This Viking defense is actually pretty good. So that's why Russell Wilson's a good quarterback, but most of it seems like a stay away. And we don't really know what the offensive weapons are in that offense just yet. Getting to the Vikings side of the ball, I don't think Cook is going to be playing. And with that being said, I don't know how much run Murray will get. I expect Mike Boone to get about 10 rushing touches, and maybe he catches the ball in the backfield. He has looked good so far. Pretty sure he's leading in rushing in this preseason total, so obviously that's nice. I could go with Kirk Cousins here. I just don't know which receivers to stack with him. Obviously, you go with Diggs, Thielen. I just don't think that Seahawks secondary looked that good, so I think Kirk Cousins could be just like a solo option for you to go with. Getting into the next game here, we have the Detroit Lions versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is another game that I believe that you can attack. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have been the worst defense so far this preseason. You could say the Dolphins as well, but I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. They've given up 36 yards total per game on average, and they've also given up 263 passing yards total on average. So that makes me want to go with the stacking option of Matthew Stafford, Golden Tate, Marvin Jones, and you could even go with Chase Billingsley a little bit. The running backs, I'm not really sure what the playing time is going to look like for them, so it's mostly going to be a stay away from me. You can maybe go with the pass catching option of Theo Riddick. I'm not going to. I do like Peyton Barber for the Bucks. He should be seeing about 12 total touches. I like that a lot. And like I said last week, they do try to target their top receivers, that being Mike Evans and Chris Godwin in the preseason, so I'm going to go back to them as well. I think Cameron Brate will be a nice little safe tight end play. You know, he probably will get you maybe 4 DK points, maybe he scores a touchdown. Let's get into the last game on this slate. That is going to be the Green Bay Packers versus the Oakland Raiders. You had the team that has been the best on offense in the Green Bay Packers in the preseason, and the team that has statistically been the best on defense. So that's kind of going to be interesting. I don't expect Rodgers to play that much, so maybe you go with Hundley again as the quarterback. Not really sure like which running back you want to go with. I think I would go with the starting running back for Green Bay. For the Raiders side of the ball, I think Chris Warren's going to get the most run out of the running back, so I do like that. And then, hey, Jordy Nelson is going to be going against the Packers again. There's a little bit of a revenge narrative there. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get those green screens again. Let's start off preseason week 3 with a big bang. Let's go.